Here's a tutorial on how to get both the Aster and Lighter airdrop 2-in-1 by doing a delta neutral strategy setup. The first step is going to be to go to Aster and go to Lighter. You're going to fund your wallet so you have the same amount in each, say $1,000 on each wallet. And then every time you do a trade, you're going to be going long on one exchange and short on the other. So let's say you do a 20x long on Bitcoin, you're going to do a 20x short on the opposite exchange. Doesn't matter which one, well, it does a little bit. Depending on the funding rates, whichever funding rate is higher, you want to make sure that you're short on that exchange so you can get more fees from shorting. So what does this look like in real practice? If you head over to Aster, you can see I have half a Bitcoin 20x long, down $75. But if we go over to Lighter, you can see that I was short Bitcoin 20x, also half a Bitcoin, up $84, and we've earned almost $5 in funding, plus Lighter points, plus Aster points. Aster only has a couple weeks left for phase 2 to do an airdrop. That's going to be hundreds of millions of dollars given out, and we've seen Lighter selling for $35 over the counter, but if it has anything close to like Aster's run up, we could see this going to like $100 per point. And for those that don't have access to Lighter, it's still in closed beta. I'll drop a couple of codes, but I can only give out 3 per week. You should be using Based because you're going to get both the Hyperliquid airdrop and the Based airdrop. So just run the same exact playbook, just with Aster and Based, go short and long on each exchange. But to me, this seems like such a low risk, high reward opportunity here. Like, you know that Lighter has no fees, so you're not going to be spending much to do this delta neutral setup. And then Aster fees are pretty cheap as well. I think that, all of this volume is going to end up being a crazy amount. And you don't need a lot. If you're doing $1,000, you can still do 20K volume on each trade. Obviously, if you're a whale, you can scale this up and do way more. Get 10 million in volume every week if you have like $50,000 to $100,000. But I think this play is an absolute no-brainer. I'll leave my referral code so that you guys can get a boost. Again, Lighter's only a couple codes I can give out, but I'll drop the base referral code and the Aster referral code so you guys can get a boost on your points and help me out. So thank you guys for watching. Farm these airdrops, and I think it's going to end up paying off big time.